Welcome back, listeners. Welcome back to another episode of the Crown and Collars podcast presented to you by the CSPN Network. I am one half of your host, Jeremy, aka Black Dante on Twitter, aka Niggamort, aka please do not be mean as fuck to your coworkers and then turn around and asking them for money. Please, thank you so much. And as usual, I'm joined by my friend and my co-host.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Lord Cheese Sandwich, aka Tall Bianca XO, aka Happy Post Pride, everybody, aka your girl is 34 years old and one day now.
Happy belated birthday, my friend.
Indeed.
So
I'm in my mid-30s now. Wow.
Hey,
it's awesome.
Age like fine wine. Indeed.
I'm trying.
So you are doing amazing, sweetie. So thank you all once again for coming back to another episode. We apologize for no episode last week. I ain't even gonna lie, I was trash. I was tired. I fell right the fuck to sleep. So good luck everybody. But thank you for coming back. I hope it's out now. I hope that you all did check out our friend Curtis over at Gay Side Stories and my one of my two other co-hosts on Ratchet Ramblings. He did a great episode with Bianca, which was marvelous, by the way. I enjoyed it. It's very informative. So yeah, go on over, check Bianca out over there on Gay Side Stories, and learn you something.
Gotta quit it.
Yeah. So we'll pay the bills right quick. You are listening to a CSPN Media podcast presentation. Go to our website, cspn.us, click that podcast tab, and go to Ratchet Ramblings and listen to all of our episodes thus far. And if you like what we have to say, a big way you can help us out and help the network out is go to that Keep Our Podcast Free tab on the right side of our website. And we have many sponsors for you, the listener. Bianca, why don't you give them a brief rundown of some of the sponsors?
All right, so it's summertime, it's hot outside, and the thing you probably want to do is spice up the bedroom even more. So to that end, go to cspn.us/sponsors, scroll all the way down to the end, click the Add a Me Toys link, do your shopping like usual, and when you get to the checkout, type in the code OTOY for 50% off one item. Let's see, so that's that one, got that out the way. You can also, if you want to just do the Amazon route, then go to that same link. Click directly through, it just leaves a trackback ping, says, hey, it's someone from CSPN.us is shopping here. We'll kick them some money off the sale of whatever they buy, which is a great way to help us without anything costing you extra. Because, I mean, let's face it, everybody's on Amazon. It's summertime, everyone's getting fresh new outfits and fun things for outdoor cookouts and whatnot, and you want to get that shipped with that fire Amazon Prime. So make it happen, Captain. Click that link. Do some shopping. We also have Wink, wine membership. You can get, oh my goodness, please stop loading on me. $20 off your first Wink membership order for a world of exclusive wines tailored to your taste and delivered directly to your door. Also, we have a sponsorship with Blue Apron Meal Delivery Service. So if you like to cook but don't like to think about the cooking process so much, they will send you farm fresh ingredients along with step-by-step recipes delivered to your door weekly. Always ship free. Save $30 off your first Blue Apron order by going to cspn.us/sponsors, clicking through from there. You can visit all of our sponsors again by going to cspn.us/sponsors. I think the bills are paid now. How do you think?
Yep, and all again, that is no extra cost to you. It just keeps the lights on and help us keep all these shows free, so you, the listener, won't have to pay to listen to me sound like. That was Haley, friend.
Oh, fuck! I don't have that list pulled up. We got some good submissions last time from the people about things that Jeremy can and does possibly sound like.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Thank
Yeah,
y'all for the
do that shopping through cspn.us/sponsor so you don't have to pay to listen to Jeremy sound like burned red beans.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, you know what? Fair. That's fair. That's extremely fair. So let's get into the show. We have hashtag content for you all. So I'm gonna go ahead and warn y'all this might be a bit of a heavy show for the most part. It may be some things that you've seen on social media that you may not necessarily want to hear talked about because you don't seen them talked about. And by talk, I'm using that very, very loosely. I mean, for the most part, argue about. That's absolutely fine. Skip this episode or skip a couple of parts here and there. But yeah, this is gonna be a kind of a heavy show. So yeah. So I guess we can the biggest news, the most breaking news today, XX Extinction has been shot and killed earlier this Monday as we're recording, which y'all probably will hear this either Tuesday or Wednesday, one of the two, depending on when we put it out. But yeah. So
that nigga dead. Next.
Basically listen, let me tell you something. I am not that good of a person. I mean, y'all listen to me, and for those of y'all that have been here from the beginning, or have followed me on social media, I am not a good person. I don't pretend to be. I just try to navigate with a little bit of sense in the world, but I'm not that good of a person. And XX Fatality, he can go, and he did go, and I ain't even gonna sit here and perform for you and say that I didn't. Okay, let me see how I phrase this.
Fuck that nigga. That's how you phrase it.
But pretty damn much. I'm good. He's gone. Good. I mean, I really can't be. I have to be transparent and be honest about it. He's gone. Oh, go ahead, Bianca. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
hold on.
I want to be as brief and put as little spare change in this nigga's meter as possible. We talked about him in the past on this show, and the links are out there. You can see a timeline of all the garbage shit this nigga's done to people he claimed to love, people who, loved him on some level.
There's a timeline of his abuse. Yeah, I'm hearing an echo on your side, Bianca. That's why I thought I cut you off.
You're hearing my neighbors because I live right next to the pool.
Okay.
It is 84 degrees here right now, so.
Okay, but yeah, like there's a great article, and I'll probably share it on Twitter, and I'll probably share it under the podcast hashtag, so our viewers and listeners can read. But there's a great article of the timeline of his abuse in the Miami News Times. But yeah, this nigga has a history of being a piece of shit, and good. He's gone. Good. Listen, so in the words of one of our friends, XD, not all these Black Lives Matter. And sometimes some people need to die. I'm sorry. No, actually, I'm not sorry. That's it. Just is what it is. Some people are just that evil and vile and need to go. And he was one of them. And I don't understand. I don't understand having honor about dishonorable people. And because this nigga beat, held hostage, tortured his ex-girlfriend while she was pregnant, beat a gay man simply for being gay, unapologetic about the shit at that. And then multiple tweets surfaced today of him, for lack of a better word, big up in Dylan Roof. And this is the hill that people wanted to perform. Oh, y'all trash for wishing death on him, or I mean, y'all don't have to like him, but y'all don't have to wish death. What? And it ain't even about X. People like that, and listen, if it don't apply, let it fly. But people like that, you don't care that X abuse was abusive. That is this thing in people where they know somebody is trash, and a bad thing happened to somebody that's trash, and people naturally either are indifferent or are saying, yeah, good, he can go. And then people just have this need to perform this higher pillar of morality that ain't even about the person you defending. It's not about it. It's not about XX fatality. You just want to seem like I am a better person than you because I am choosing to see humanity in someone that didn't see humanity in others while they were alive. And to that, I say, boy, girl, fuck you. Because like, what are you getting out of that? What are you getting trying to play the moral high ground and see humanity in people that would not piss on you if you were in a fire? Like, I don't get that. I don't understand it. I really don't. Like, I'm not that good of a person. Like, if you thought I was that good of a person, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not. Because let me tell you something. When George Zimmerman died, I'm gonna be happy. When Trump died, I'm gonna be happy. When R. Kelly died, I'm gonna be happy. I'm waiting for the day that Bill Cosby died. We on record on this show saying that shit. And I'm gonna keep that same energy I'm gonna keep that same energy now that XX MX I'll just fuck it, cause fuck him. I'm gonna keep that same energy when XX bullet holes done passed. And that's just what it is. Like, again, you don't get a gold star for being performatively moral. Like, you don't get a gold star for that shit because it's so transparent. It's so transparent. Like, same people that I seen with my own eyes, and I was disappointed in some people today who will remain nameless because we don't do that on this show. But still, people that I have seen with my own eyes say that they wish ill will on George Zimmerman, ill will on Darren Wilson. But you can't understand why people are happy or don't have any sympathy or empathy that a serial abuser and homophobe was killed. How do you not see the correlation? How?
Well, the thing I see people saying is like how young he was, which I mean, he was young when he did all the head ass shit too. Like he had directions he could have gone, and he chose that one, and he was unrepentant about it. And I think that's the real source of my issue with him. Like,
he was.
I don't give a fuck that people make mistakes because I mean, if somebody want to dig back far enough in my past, I made mistakes. You made mistakes. We all did. But I'm not unrepentant about my mistakes. I can acknowledge, like, I used to think this about such and such topic. It was fucked up. I've grown out of that, and I'm a far better version of me for whether it was on my own doing or somebody like really just like imploring me, like, you need to be better about this. But yeah, no, his age isn't. It's not good enough. It's not a good enough excuse.
Well, first of all, to that I say, and this isn't necessarily directed at you, but this is just like at that that logic. There is a difference. You don't. Abuse isn't a mistake. Like,
that's exactly it. Like,
abuse isn't a mistake. Like
I said, it's a choice.
Right. A mistake is like you stealing some shit out of Walmart and getting caught for it and reprimanded. Okay, fine, whatever. Abuse ain't a mistake. Assault ain't a mistake. And that's what the fuck this nigga did. And like you said, unapologetic about it. Unapologetic. Like, I don't give a damn if the nigga did the shit at 20, 18, 30, 50, 80. Like Cosby, like, what are we doing? What are we doing with these mental gymnastics to basically try to shame people out of feeling either indifference or a bit of joy that a monster like him, because that's what he was, a monster. Shit, the nigga looked like a goddamn monster. That's number one.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. Like,
it's like, I don't like where if you can where is the empathy for the woman that he assaulted, the girlfriend that he assaulted and abused and sexually assaulted, and the gay man that he physically harmed. Where's the empathy for that? Why are we having empathy for a monster and not the people that this monster affected? You know, and for the record, some people will perform with that shit too. You know, because that's the other side of it. Some people will, you know, jump on the. It's like that thing where like the only example I can think of is like when it's somebody that's homophobic and like a cishet person will like overperform to like drag them and correct them and try to seem like ally of the year. Like that kind of shit can happen with some shit like this too. However, fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that nigga. Like sometimes it just paid to sit there and eat your food. Sometimes it really just paid to just sit there and eat your food. Cause, you know, and it's one thing to like not cause I think people were getting disconflated too. Like, it's one thing to like if you don't want to see him like actually get shot, because people were sharing the video of him getting shot and his dead body and stuff. Like, if you didn't want to see that, that's perfectly fine. I don't have any like that's valid because shit, just like with police brutality, like I don't be wanting to see that shit either. Like I know what happened. Like I don't want to see another black man or woman or child getting gunned down by the police. Like I don't need to see that, to know that it exists, to know that it's real, to know that it is trash, and that it needs to, you know, be corrected within the system and all that. I don't need to see it to know it's real, right? So I get that. I get people not wanting to like see him get shot or whatever. I get that. Totally understand that. No issues with that. But this other shit around it, like this performing and oh, I'm a better person than you because I choose to have empathy and humanity for XX tentacle. Boy, girl, fuck you. Because it's performative. It's performative as shit. And you're telling on yourselves because of all the times to not die on a hill, this would be the one not to die on. Of all the hills, this would not be the one to die on. So, like I said, he good riddance. Not all these Black Lives Matter, and you know he can go, and he did, and that's just kind of what the fuck it is. You know, hey, it is what it is. Bianca, you got anything that before we move on? Because we got some more trash to talk about. Is Bianca still with us?
Oh shit, I was on mute.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I got nothing else. Let's move the fuck on because fuck that nigga. And that's where I am with it. So
right. So speaking of trash, speaking of abusers, so Kellen Winslow, Jr., a former NFL player, played with, wasn't it the Bucks and the Browns?
he played for a few teams. It don't matter.
Yeah, it really don't matter. Yeah, he was arrested and charged with kidnapping and sexually assaulting confirmed two women and targeting others, elder women at that. He according to the article I have pulled up, this is from People. According to the San Diego Union Tribune, Deputy District Attorney Dan Owens claimed that the first alleged victim was a 54-year-old woman who had been hitchhiking when she accepted a ride from Winslow in March. She alleges he told her that if she screamed, he would murder her, saying that then he raped her. Owens said in court. And also trigger warning. I apologize. Trigger warning. Yeah, a 59-year-old woman alleges that after she got in his car in May, Winslow kidnapped, raped, and sodomized her. He was charged with an incident exposure against a third alleged victim, age 55, in May. The newspaper also reported that Winslow was charged with the burglary with the intent to rape of a 71-year-old woman in June, and burglary, and the same charge with a 86-year-old woman in the same month. He was first taken into custody on June 7th after being accused of burglary at a mobile home, according to the Los Angeles Times. He posted a $50,000 bond and was released from the Vista, California jail. Police then arrested him on the rape charges on Thursday, and following his arraignment on Friday, he was denied bail and will stay behind bars. His next court date is June 25th, which is next week, I believe, and faces a maximum sentence to life in prison. Oof. Oof.
This nigga always has been, how to say, out there.
Yeah.
He's always had a pretty volatile personality.
Yeah. Even on the field, yeah, and that's by NFL standards. But yeah.
So I'm not surprised that he is a person who has reached this level of wildness. I don't even there is no I hope he turns it around necessarily, because again, I think at his age, 35, 36, however old he is, I think he's a known entity at this point, and sometimes there's no rehabilitating. You're long gone. So
yeah, and we always talk about how it's kind of this phantom they out to get everybody kind of thing, especially with the emergence of the Me Too movement, because it's the best you can hope for with a lot of these cases. At best you can hope for these people either step down or get fired or pay the victims and not see a day in jail for the most part. But it looks like he might be facing justice. Again, I'm holding my breath because it is our justice system, quote unquote. So I'm holding my breath. But that is a lot. Yeah, and also I didn't read it, but his wife and his father are supporting him, and they're doing the typical, let's wait for all the facts and the truth shall be revealed, which on the one hand, what else are they gonna say? But two, also, and as well, y'all can shut the fuck up. Because it's but yeah, I don't even know how you what, and it's I don't want to I'm not saying that it's not bad either way. It's just something about him targeting older women just makes it another level gross to me for whatever reason. Especially the one with the 86-year-old woman. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing? It's bad enough you're doing the shit anyway, but how you gonna that's somebody great Mima. What are you doing? What? How? What? But But yeah, so I don't know, dog. I just we'll see what happens. Hopefully he gets brought to justice. We don't want to get sued, and because we ain't got the money as a network. But yeah, that is trash. That is absolute trash. Moving right along, keeping in the trash theme. So in sports news, years ago, how long was it, Bianca? Wait a minute, what? 2 years? 3 years?
I don't know what the context is. So yes, maybe.
Well, in keeping with the trash theme, I thought you could pick up where I was going down. But so years ago, whichever the number, there was a thing with Kyrie Irving and Kalani, where their relationship came to an end years ago, and there was a whole big stink. It was very public. It was very ugly. And not necessarily because of them, but because of people in social media. And by people in social media, I mean niggas. Because I remember like Kehlani going through like, what was it, like suicide attempts and depression and shit. And niggas called her everything but a child of goddamn God because there were rumors that she had cheated on Kyrie, which turned out to be false. Not only from people debunking the rumor, but Kyrie himself said that Kehlani didn't cheat. So recently, when was this shit? Like last week or something?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, it was last week. He went on Instagram and issued a public apology to Kehlani and re-cleared the air. 2016. Okay, I thought it was a couple of years ago. Re-cleared the air again, and expressing his appreciation for her. He said, because I'm not gonna read all the whole post because no shade Kyrie, but that shit was long as fuck. And I wasn't reading all that shit, but thank God for articles that have it compiled. he said, I'm sorry. I know this is long overdue. I have to speak on this simply because I owe it to you, and you deserve the world to see you for what you are, how beautiful you are inside and out, and not for the attachment to an emotional moment in time where we both had to grow up and learn our hearts and souls in a world that judges and adds on fictitious pressure. So their relationship, which came to an end in 2016, was marred by rumors that she had cheated on Kyrie Irving with her former boyfriend, rapper PartyNextDoor. The singer denied the allegations, later shared an since deleted Instagram post of herself in the hospital, claiming that the onslaught of hate following rumors had led her to attempt suicide. Addressing the former cheating allegations in his lengthy post, Kyrie Irving said, I do not want any more negative energy towards her in any way. She did not cheat or intentionally hurt me. She actually did something extremely noble and respectful, but the fact that it is still lingering narrative is outdated at this point. I'm hearing what people are doing to try and intentionally hurt her on my behalf is bullshit. The lack of he cussed. All right, Uncle Drew. The lack of understanding of what we went through has bred a lot of unwarranted things happening, and I want my supporters to really let her be the great soul that I know she is wholeheartedly. Yeah, and me and Bianca was talking about this pregame. Because when he re-apologized, well, this is the first like official apology, but because I saw there were people like when he posted this shit saying that it was long overdue, like he said, or that he could have done more stuff, and I'm like, I hear y'all, but he actually, when this shit happened, he said, now it wasn't at length and as heartfelt and shit as this post is, but he told niggas that Kehlani didn't cheat when the shit happened. Like he said that she didn't cheat. Niggas just didn't care because niggas gonna nig and niggas just want to be trash. Like even on behalf of niggas, even on behalf of another nigga that's telling you, hey, like this ain't it, this ain't what happened, da 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 da. Like he addressed the shit back then. And I remember that shit and I'm like, how could he have done more? I mean, if you wanted him to make this apology then, I guess I get it. Like I won't argue against that. But at the same time, like he did tell niggas that yo, she didn't cheat and y'all need to stop. And niggas just didn't care. And niggas still don't care. I saw niggas clowning Kyrie when he did this on Instagram. I saw niggas calling him a simp. I saw niggas calling him he wilding and try to get the pussy back, which ain't that ironic. Like I just like niggas gonna nig. Niggas, this is this is why shit like this is why people say men are trash and that niggas are trash because one, it's the first two stories that we done covered, and then this shit here. This is a man saying that yo, y'all was wild and this was wrong what y'all did, and niggas who went at this woman calling her everything but a child of God led to her depression and suicide attempts at the time. This is a man telling y'all again, yo, she didn't cheat. Like, what are y'all doing? This is wrong. Stop it. And you niggas, hashtag you, hashtag y'all, are still calling this man a simp. The man that y'all defended, y'all not turning around and calling him a simp and calling him weak and all this, that, and the third. But niggas, men aren't trash. Whatever. Bianca, because I don't talk enough, and I know they tired of listening to my voice. Go ahead, child. I know. Y'all listening like, did this country nigga ever shut up? God damn.
No, so okay, let me be succinct about this. I guess, and you're right back to Jeremy talk. No, I don't think that Kyrie foresaw people going to the lengths that they went when like their breakup was first like made public.
Yeah.
And I think that's a contributing factor to the whole, oh, well, why wasn't he so robust about his apology from the beginning? It's like, well, because he kind of didn't see it becoming all this.
He probably just saw like, yo, like I told y'all I didn't cheat, and he thought niggas were just gonna leave it alone.
Exactly. And people went and started wilding out and like being disrespectful toward her, and he was like, look, niggas, that's enough. And niggas didn't listen the second time, and that's when he had to come out and make this like really big, public statement. And no, that's not too little too late. That is responding to cascading bullshit that people continue to, hoist upon this woman. Like, there's only so much in front of the speeding train he can get. And like, this was obviously like his biggest effort of all to make sure that people stop treating her like garbage. But you don't get to dock points because, oh, it's so bad now, he should have been did this. Like, no, it's so bad, and now he's doing something about it. Like,
if anything, my ire would still be at niggas.
Right. Because if they still carrying on after he said this once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, how you gonna get mad at this man for speaking up?
Right. And they still gonna do it because again, niggas need. I seen niggas calling this man weak for being like, yo, y'all wildin'.
And don't get me wrong, Kyrie's a head ass for multiple other reasons. But this ain't the way you go about criticizing a man's flat earth theory by saying that he's out of pocket for only waiting until now to do something about something that he's already tried to do things about.
Correct. Like I said, there's plenty that you can clown Kyrie on, but this ain't it. This ain't that.
Well, that wouldn't be it. Like, yeah.
Right.
So
now you can definitely clown him about the flat earth thing because did you see that recent? Did I send you that recent interview he did about that shit?
I don't remember what's the most recent, but I've probably seen it. Yeah.
That motherfucker basically went B.O.B. He was like, Are you sure that the earth is flat? Are you positive? Have you ever seen proof that it's positive? Positive that is flat, that is round? I was like, boy. So clown Kyrie for that, but not for this. And leave Kalani alone, goddammit.
So we have to wait for y'all niggas to leave Carucci alone.
Right.
But they finally are on that, like, 29 years later. So whatever.
Yeah, I mean, growth counts or whatever. So
keep people come around when they do, I guess. But
right, go. I mean, it took forever, but go off. Sticking in the NBA, a little light topic. So Kawhi Leonard reportedly is fed up with shit in San Antonio, which, not gonna lie, I didn't see coming, to be perfectly honest. And I don't know, maybe it's just the prestige of the Spurs and shit, but I was just expecting like them to like come to like figure the shit out and make it work. But apparently Kawhi's like, nah, I want out. Bye. I'm tired of Pop. Well, I don't know if he's saying I'm tired of Pop, but he tired of the Spurs. So let's just like with LeBron, we're gonna have fun. Places that places that Kawhi's gonna end up. Go.
Let's see. I would say first place guess is probably going to be Boston putting together a package. Second's probably LA because that's where he's from, and you can probably flip those 1, 2 in whatever order you prefer. I don't know. I don't see many other teams having things worth giving up for San Antonio to accept getting rid of him.
Right.
I would say,
The
fuck,
part
I
of,
don't know. Maybe the Knicks is supremely distant 3, but Detroit maybe. I don't know. Like,
that's the other part about the shit that I don't really get. Like, well, I mean, not that I don't get, but it's like I really don't see him. I really don't see him in any other place but San Antonio. Like, I get that he won't out allegedly, which is definitely his prerogative. But it's also like, nigga, I don't see you. I don't see you fitting anywhere else. I mean, maybe your Pelicans, maybe.
That'd be great, but I don't see it.
I mean, I really don't see it. So it's like
he'd be a wonderful fit there. I don't see him actually.
like I'm not finna go full Stephen A. Smith and like clown him for wanting out or whatever. But it's just I don't see him anywhere else but San Antonio.
Right?
It's like he well within his right to leave, and if you want to leave. It's just I can't imagine a Spurs team without Kawhi. You know what I mean? I think that's more it than me being mad, quote unquote, at him leaving, because I mean he's free to do whatever the fuck he wants. It's just hard for me to see that team without Kawhi. Especially with like an Asian Tony Parker. Manu ain't even there anymore, is he? Didn't Manu retire?
The theory is that Manu has been wanting to retire for a really long time now, but has he actually retired? I don't even know.
Okay, fair. So, I just, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, but good luck, Kawhi. Good luck, everybody.
Bread.
Rooting for you all, rooting for everybody, Niggy. So, yeah. Speaking of rooting for everybody, Niggy. So the Sid of the Sid, the front
of the
internet. Say what, Bianca? I didn't mean to cut y'all.
No, the front woman of the internet.
Yes, I was about to say that. Thank you so much. Yes. She wants to put together an all women's festival. In an interview that I have here where she spoke about her sexuality. This is from the Fader. She is considering putting together an all women's festival to unite and empower women. Quote, what I focused on these days is stuff that empowers and unites women. If you want to be a pioneer, you have to be intentional, at least a little bit, she says, in quote. Yeah. I mean, listen. I mean, look. I feel like I like it for several reasons. One, because Sid is on the LGBTQ scale and community. One, I feel like it will be a all women's festival, which is a good idea on its own, but I feel like it would be very inclusive. I feel like if it's someone, because I mean, not saying this is always the case, and Lord knows, my place as a cishet black man, Lord knows I'm definitely not trying to say the other side of the coin is any better at this by any stretch of the imagination. But I feel like a queer woman, or at least somebody on the spectrum, would have more of an idea to be more inclusive, and really make it an all women's festival than a cisgender woman would normally. But I like the idea. I like the idea of women's empowerment with no men around. I like it being, because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, not, and I mean, not we, but that is a lane that and things that are definitely needed, especially with all of the things that women have to go through. Now, use your discernment, because oof. But in general, I think this is a positive thing. And yeah, I think it would be dope that if Sid did this.
Can it be something that only we attend as well? That would be my question. Like, can
Yeah.
it be like only women attend, only women perform, only women staff the joint, like everything?
Yeah. Now, if she got entertainment, like, who would you want to see perform?
Maya,
Other than her.
because she's fine. Maya, Deborah Cox.
Yeah.
Who else? Who's else?
Showing the fuck, not Nicki Minaj.
Oh, correct.
Because woof, talk about the goddamn ghetto.
Yeah, that would be all of the projects, but no. Let's see. I'd like to see Anani play. There's a lot. My God, this would not be a short list. And I guess for those who I would be at, I don't know, 50-50 about, like, don't be transphobic trash, and like you got my support, but
yeah,
sometimes that could be a bridge too far for a lot of people sometimes. But
oof.
So none of my faves embarrass me. That's really all I'd be open for. Don't be having me out here in these streets looking stupid, supporting you, and you don't like people like me.
Yeah. Don't have me. Listen. What is the unspoken rule of niggotry and niggerdom? Don't have me out here looking the fuck stupid. That's a black proverb.
Yes.
But yeah, I think this, if she does it, hey, great. I think it's a fabulous idea. Janelle Monáe, definitely.
Oh yes, she was in Portland. What day was that? She was out there Wednesday. I had bad FOMO because a lot of my friends went and I didn't. I had to work.
Don't you just hate capitalism?
Yeah, Granted, I made good money, whatever, but still annoying.
Yeah. Beautiful gowns.
It was like an extra day of Pride, which Pride was this past weekend in Portland, which was awesome. I was gonna post a whole bunch of pictures from it, then I realized, wait, I didn't take very many pictures.
You're too busy. You too busy getting your life.
Yeah, I was enjoying that shit way too much. Like, yeah, it was a good time, and I'm glad I did my second Pride. My first as identifying as a trans woman, but second Pride overall. Still on the gender fluid kick last year, which, yeah, nothing wrong with it. It's just who I was then and who I am now. And yeah, that shit was glorious.
Real.
And yeah, Janelle Monáe coming was like getting a free day of Pride basically. It's just like, oh, this shit is hella queer and hella black, and then Thursday and Friday was all like Pride related turn up stuff because they need 2 days to throw parties for it now because trying to do it all on one day was just too hard on everybody trying to get to shit. So,
right,
pretty awesome stuff.
Dope.
Riding high right now. Feels great.
Dope. And you definitely deserve. All right. So, we're going to wrap this episode up, but not before we do our monthly Bring It Back. For those of you that may be new listening, Bring It Back is a monthly segment that we try to do every month, usually the first of the month, but in words be lazy sometimes, so it's fine. Good luck everybody. But it is where we discuss an album that is at least 10 years old, 10 years of age or more old, and in the month that it was released. And for this month, we chose. Actually, I have to shout out.
This was not a weak decision at all. I had nothing.
When I say we, I mean I have to give a shout out to Curtis and Candace because I had multiple albums selected, and I couldn't decide.
Selected. Tell them the truth.
Say what?
Yeah, the Carter 3 selector. Tell them the truth.
I had the Carter 3. I had this album that I'm about to reveal. I had songs about Jane. I had Keisha Cole's debut joint, and I couldn't decide which to choose. And I asked Candace and Curtis while we was pre-gaming before we recorded Ratchet Ramblings, and they said go with this one. So the album that we are going to review and bring back is Monica's After the Storm album. It was her fourth studio album. It was released on June 17th, yesterday, actually. Well,
Oh, the album that came out on my birthday as well.
Right. It's June 17th, 2003 through J Records. Let's see, the receipts for it debuted at #1 on the US Billboard 200 chart. It was Monica's first album to do so. It sold 1,086 copies in its first week, which you have to remember the time. This is back in 2003. That was pretty damn big. You know, this was before the age of streaming and, you know, all that shit that we have now. It produced 3 singles that attained the Billboard chart success, including So Gone, which, yeah, oof, yeah.
Monica.
So, you make me feel.
All right, I think you're making the point again. Let Jeremy sing hashtag. Continue.
The hilarious. But yes, so and first of all, like the production on this album, you had Missy, the Misdemeanor Elliott, you had Jazzy Faye, you had some nigga that shall not be named. You had Jermaine Dupri, had Brian Michael Cox. You had so many people that had their hands on this joint. The singles were So Gone, You Should Have Known Better, Knock Knock. So you know, Bianca, what are your memories of this album? Because I know what you told me pregame, so you know, just go ahead.
So I remember when the So Gone Challenge came back, and I was like, "Yo, like I love this shit."
Yes.
Maybe remember how much I enjoyed that album. This is not the album with Street Symphony on it. I was about to say something about that song. Let's see, what other songs? Oh, yep, there's the Darkchild song. Ain't Gonna Cry No More. I was like, I know he did a song on this album, damn it.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, Darkchild gets on the song, and those are all bops. Rodney and Freddie Jerkins, who produced for Monica, Brandy, and I think they did some Destiny's Child songs, some Whitney songs, Kelly Rowland, J-Lo, the list goes on. Darkchild, shout out to you. How this became about Darkchild? This is reviewing the Monica album. Anyway, oh God, DMX was on this album? Shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't got it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oof. Wow. Superb.
Woo! Well, you know, good luck, everybody. Speaking of sidebars, DMX still with us?
Okay.
In theory, yes. In practice, no.
I mean, I was just reacting like old boy with the old boy in the climate video. Okay. Okay.
Well, you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I remember just being in the car with my dad, listening to the radio because you know obviously I wasn't old enough to be driving on my own. You know, everybody knows.
Even though you totally were old enough to be driving on your own and touching that radio.
I was old enough to be touching the radio, but But good luck everybody on that. But anyway, but yeah, I remember this coming on like that beat drop when So Gone released. Like you just heard Mrs. just saying New Monica and then that beat dropping like, and especially like if you had a car that had like a booming like stereo system and shit, like the whole car got down vibrating and shit. I remember that shit. That was that simpler time. Simpler time.
Can't
Um,
relate.
what's that?
They can't relate.
Uh, mm-mm.
Did not have a car with a booming sound system. Had quite the opposite, actually.
Well, you know, it wasn't my car. You know, it was my old man car. But you get the gist. You get the gist.
Yeah.
But yeah, and this is like coming right off the heels of like the boy's mind and shit with that lady with the eyes. Um,
Oh, is she getting the Harvey Marison treatment?
I, okay, you say her name if you want to. You don't fuck around. There's gonna be a car at your goddamn door. I ain't finna take that risk. I'm just saying. Oof. That isn't that lady, and then you know she a Scientologist too. So you know, good luck.
Hey, when this happened?
You know that lady with the eyes was a Scientologist.
Nope.
Yeah, yeah. That lady with the eyes, she a Scientologist.
I know she'd be hella harmonizing. I didn't know she was okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let us never speak of this again.
Yeah. Right. Again, you're gonna fuck around and be in a car gonna be at your door with her and Xenu. Yeah. But anyway, anyway, the production on this album was great. When you have powerhouses like Missy and Jazzy Faye and Jermaine and another person who shall not be named, because fuck that nigga. Yeah, you got you a hit. This is probably my favorite Monica album, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, So what's your favorite songs from the album?
Oh yeah, Ain't Gonna Cry No More. So Gone. And let's see. Yeah, So Gone's my favorite single out of the singles that came off it. Wow, Dirtbag was on this album. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's a name I thought I'd never say again or see again or hear again. What's my third favorite song off this album? What was the Jazzy Faye joint? Was it That's My Man?
Wait.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's my top three.
Yeah.
Child, Missy Elliott, and Jazzy Faye.
Yeah. For me, my top are So Gone, Go to Bed Mad with Tyrese Dumbass, and hmm. Hmm. Probably Breaks My Heart.
Okay.
Yeah, it breaks my heart. Speaking of just honorable mention, even though it was a bop of a single, you should have known better. Monica, girl, you were singing about a nigga in jail. What the fuck was wrong with you? And you was singing about a nigga in goddamn jail, and then in the video, you was visiting this nigga in the prison. What the hell, Monica? We let you go, like especially like now, cause like we clown like women that like be that's why Yandy from Love and Hip Hop be getting all these goddamn jokes, cause you goddamn with a nigga that's in goddamn prison for selling drugs and shit. The goddamn Monica made a whole ass song about a nigga in jail not trusting her. What? What are you doing? Are you okay? What the fuck was wrong with you, Monica? Why do we allow this? Why do we think this was okay? Really let you cook making a goddamn song about a nigga that's in jail? What Oh God.
You know what? That song was a jam.
It was though. It was. In fairness, it was. Listen, if you're gonna fuck around exponentially. If you're gonna make a dumbass concept bop, at least make it a bop. And it was a bop. So well done, Monica. Well done. But yeah, so that was Monica's. That was our brief little review of Monica's So Gone album. So yeah, go back and listen to it. I know I did. And yeah, this was also the time. Speaking of, as I'm reading more information about the album, this was the time where leaks and file sharing and bootlegging were heavy. This was the age of LimeWire. Bear Shell, plenty of people got viruses from that shit. So RIP those computers. But yeah, go back and listen to this album. It's probably my favorite Monica album because from top to bottom, like even like some of the deeper cuts probably could have and should have been singles, to be perfectly goddamn honest. Because that song,
we say that about every album.
Well, that's true, but still, I mean, it's true. But yeah, go back and listen. Bring it back. With that and talking about bike, we bike with a whole episode of hashtag content that we gave y'all, and I think that's it for today. I think we did good. Think we did good. Well done. Well done. So do you got anything else before we get on up out of here, Bianca?
Yeah, shout out to Jeremy, J-Dub, J9911. I told him I would mention this on the show, and I'm going to do it now. How hilarious would it be if Tyreek Evans went to the 76ers?
Tyreek Evans buckets.
Could you imagine him waving off Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid to dribble a ball into a fucking pancake for 19 seconds per possession and take those silly looking floaters he be doing?
Yeah, I can imagine. Tyreek Evans is he's a funny basketball player.
It's so weird because he fills up the stat sheet so well, but like it just feels like it doesn't contribute to winning ever.
It's like he plays entertaining, inefficient basketball.
Yes, and he's been in the league since what, 2000? He came in the league the same year as Curry and them, so 2008, 2009, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so it's like he's good, but he's good, but he's not good.
No, he came in 2009, 2010. That was the year he came in.
Okay.
So yeah, he's been in the league
for a minute. He's been in the league for a grip.
Mm-hmm.
So
9-10 years now, and he's never developed a 3-pointer.
Nope. What's his career shooting from the three? Now that I think about it,
31%.
Ooh,
I got his page up now.
Ooh,
he made 114 threes last season, which is good. That's not gonna blow anyone's mind or anything, but that's like the most he had made before then was 69. Ooh. And that was on the Pelicans team that had nobody who was willing to shoot.
Ooh.
And yeah, imagining Tyreek Evans on the Sixers. Oh my God! When you do clownery.
Ooh, when you when you do fuckery, I can't even call that clownery because goddamn, 31%. Ooh, I'm gonna leave. We're gonna leave out on that because goddamn. Ooh. Okay, so
and you know what the worst part about it is? When the next NBA season starts, he will be 29 years old.
You gonna be a whole 29-year-old and be a 20 I mean, not 20, but you're gonna be a whole 29 years old and be a career 31% 3-point shooter. Oh.
So his 5 seasons in Sacramento and his 4 seasons in New Orleans, he shot 290 and 302 from 3 respectively. Like those are decent batting averages. But you don't want dudes shooting decent batting averages from 3, and they're shooting a lot of them.
Right. Good luck, everybody. So yeah.
He's gonna land somewhere, and he's gonna get a decent sized deal out of it, and that team's fans are gonna have to talk themselves into him, which is gonna be fucking hilarious to witness.
Yeah. So good luck, everybody. Good luck to whoever signs him. So, but yeah, we're finna get on up out of here. Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you all so much for supporting us. We will be back next week. We may have a guest. I'll see if we can get a guest because it's been a while. So yeah, be a greater whole, not a hater whole. And don't be out here dying on hills for motherfuckers that don't need to be died on. Because my God. And with that, we out. Peace.